Good day, viewers. Yesterday it came to my notice that the incumbent governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Fubara, and his immediate predecessor, Nyesom Wike, have agreed to end the political crisis reckoning the state. Now, before I go forward to explain the details of the agreement reached to end this political crisis, I would want to let some persons who are saying that Fubara is a coward, that Fubara ought not have reached any agreement with Wike, considering the things that Wike has done against him. Well, in the opinion of these people, I think they are right to a certain extent, but due to unforeseen event that could come from the Supreme Court, because the APC government took Fubara to Supreme Court because of the gubernatorial election dispute. If Fubara did not come to the agreement that Tinubu and his agent gave him, they can use Supreme Court to remove him. So he's not a coward to have reached agreement with Wike for this moment. Mind you, this crisis will not end now, because when you read the details of the agreement, including the 27 houses of assembly members that defected from PDP to APC, they are to remain in APC without coming back. The commissioners that have resigned, they have to resubmit for appointment again to become commissioner again. So they want to restore the whole mess that has been happening before. Then they also reinstate the House of Assembly from impeaching Fubara. That is not the problem. The problem is after the Supreme Court verdict. I know Fubara will not go with this agreement. Now let's go into the details of what really transpires. It says, the agreements were reached after President Bola Tinubu and other stakeholders met with the two warring factions on Monday. A document emerging from the meeting directed that all impeachment proceedings initiated against Fubara by the Rivers State House of Assembly should be dropped immediately. It also directed that all matters instituted in the court by Fubara and his team in respect of political crisis in the state shall be withdrawn immediately. Other directives, according to the document, raised the leadership of Rivers State House of Assembly, as led by the Right Honorable Martin Amewunde, shall be recognized alongside the 27 members who resigned from the People's Democratic Party. The remunerations and benefit of all members of the Rivers State House of Assembly and their staff must be reinstated immediately, and the governor of Rivers State shall henceforth not interfere with the full funding of Rivers State House of Assembly. The Rivers State House of Assembly shall choose where they want to sit and conduct their legislative business without interference or hindrance from the executive arms of government. The governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Fubara, shall represent the state budget to a properly constituted Rivers State House of Assembly. That is to say that the budget that they have passed before by the 4-member House of Assembly will be cancelled and a new budget will be brought to the Houses of Assembly. I am seeing all these things as trap, but let's go ahead before I will explain more details about these things. He said the names of all commissioners in the Rivers State Executive Council who resigned their appointment because of the political crisis in the state should be resubmitted to the House of Assembly for approval. That is to say that all these weekend loyalists will also be plugged back to Fubara's government. Nobody knows what is coming in the future. So there should not be a critical committee for the local government in Rivers State. The dissolution of local government administration is null and void and shall not be recognized. Reminding you that the local government was annulled. It was dissolved. So they said there will not be a critical committee and the dissolution is null. Wow. This is the reason why people are calling Nyesom Fubara a coward. Nyesom Fubara, on a normal note, ought not to have agreed to this. I call it rubbish. It's a rubbish agreement. Nyesom Fubara ought not to have agreed to what Wike and Tinubu told him to do or asked him to agree to. I know that the meeting was held in Aso Rock. There are tendencies that Fubara will have a limited power to reject offers that will be offered to him at Aso Rock. But he is supposed to prove that he is a warrior. But Fubara has this courage to do anything he can do because the guy doesn't care. But he looks at other parts of the political battle, the Supreme Court. Fubara, remember what happened to Hope Uzodinma when they get to the Supreme Court, where he emerged winner from nowhere. Fubara understood that we are dealing with political thieves, and there is a kind of Robin Hoodism in Nigerian political atmosphere where anybody could be robbed. No matter whom you are, you could be robbed. The robbing I'm talking about is not sending maybe armed robbers or police to attack you, but they will rob you with the judiciary. The judiciary will annul your election, and another person will enter your seat, and you can't do nothing. These are the things that Fubara saw, and he said, okay, let me agree to what you people are saying. The impeachment notice will not go on. Let those commissioners come back and so on and so forth. But now, here is the main issue. After the Supreme Court must have, uphold the election of Fubara, do you think that Sim will continue to obey all these agreements? If all these Wike loyalists are with Wike, do you think that what Wike was doing before that he cannot continue to do it? Because they have plugged them back to Fubara's government right now. So there was a problem why Fubara, rejected Wike's offer, agreement, his appointment, people he imposed on him. There was a reason, and the reason was not touched. And they said agreement was reached. So if the reason was not touched and they said the agreement was reached, what is going to come out of the agreement? These are the issues that we are going to be looking to in few days to come, because there are a lot of things going on in this Rivers political crisis. It has already become a tribal something, and a lot of people are already standing behind Fubara. And Wike understanding the game that his political relevance is already quashed. He now go on to use the presidency to make sure that he brings Fubara to agreement. Wike knew that when it comes to political battle, that he cannot defeat Fubara as an incumbent governor. Wike could be bound from coming to Rivers State and heaven will not fall. He knew he lost the battle already. He knew what was coming to him. He knew all the whole process, how he ousted his predecessor. I'm talking about Rotimi Amechi. How Wike make sure that this man remain irrelevant in Rivers State politics. So Wike knew that, this is what is about to befall me again. So he is now using diplomacy. The other day he was indirectly begging Fubara, do not take down the ladder that you used to climb, because one day you will use it to, climb down. I said, come on. I thought Wike said that he's the lion and there is no one that he can fight anybody. But this is the issue. People are not happy because of this agreement Fubara reached with them. But I'm trying to use this video to explain to people why Fubara may have agreed to reach this agreement. Because this agreement normally is not supposed to be called agreement between these two parties. It's not supposed to be agreement between these two people, because this was the cause of the crisis. So the cause of the crisis is now overlooked. An agreement was reached. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Please kindly share this video, subscribe to my channel, and above all, always come by for the updates. See you on my next video. Thank you.